It's Monday afternoon, of course, the week after the storm that happened over the weekend on Saturday in Jonesboro. We're standing at the intersection of Caraway, and even though there's not a street sign up there, I believe that would be Ray Street. There's not a street sign because this is part of the path that the tornado ripped through. Look at Magic Touch. Take a closer look at some of the visuals there. As you can see there, traffic is coming through, so it may be interrupting it a bit. Entire sections of the building shredded away, absolutely shredded. A lot of work happening over there today. JPD's still got traffic blocked off here at the intersection. You can tell that there's still some power outage issues around here. There's also going to be a lot of damage cleanup that's going to be taking place over the next several days as well, because that's one of the pieces of damage at the intersection, but there is a lot more. First of all, before I go further, I want to show you the sheet metal wrapped around the traffic pole here. You're looking at the exact path a tornado took through here, and that sheet metal bent around that power pole. Of course, we're seeing a lot of pieces of debris scattered out and around, really everywhere around this scene and around Jonesboro. A lot of the pieces of debris almost resemble spears. And I say that because shredded pieces of wood that are broken off into a sharp point have been found stabbed through walls and buildings, and in some cases even concrete areas too. But it's just the beginning at this intersection, because on to my left you can see Gateway Tire. It's been completely destroyed. You can also see further back there, and we'll take you over there just a moment to show you, because what you're seeing in the background, a warehouse behind Gateway Tire, also destroyed. Now I got to watch my step here because there are a lot of nails on the ground, and there's even some power lines on the ground too, so I want to be careful, and I apologize if the camera video is a bit shaky. You can tell the damage inside was tremendous. Tiles from the ceiling collapsing in, but that's just the beginning, because you can see steel girders bent in the structure of the building itself. Take a closer look here. It was an EF3 tornado that came through and did this enormous amount of damage. Normally, for those watching who can see my finger, that's where people would be standing as you come in to get service, right? You would come over on the right here and you would wait for them to finish your vehicle. Sometimes they would come out and tell you they had fixed a tire for free. That's the kind of business people that you're talking about with Gateway Tire. Very tragic to see that they're going through this. But you can see in the waiting area there, the flat screen TV on the wall destroyed, furniture, glass destroyed. It is a miracle, in many definitions of the sense, that more did not happen here in the terms of casualties. Thankfully, the number's still at 0 fatalities as of right now. The backside of the entrance desk, very heavily damaged, but take a look on this. On this side of the building, that sheet metal almost looks like that's supposed to be there, right? It almost makes you think, well, that's a building just bent up a little bit. No, that was above the bays that entered into where the tires were installed, or where the engines were worked on, or where whatever work was being done here at Gateway Tire was done. That's set 10 feet above the ground or more. Look at the actual vehicle parking ways, or parking places, if you will, where the vehicles would go in. There's not supposed to be a wall right here. The entire building was crumbled down from the impact and from the heavy turbulence that came through with the tornado. Tell me, what are we're working on the sign to put out, right? Because your business was, well, I mean, this business was just basically shut down by nature, right?
Yeah.
And so it's hard to try to, you want people to know that they can come see in Paragould, right?
Yes, our same crew will be in Paragould.
And it's
temporarily until we rebuild.
And you're going to be rebuilt.
Yes, bigger and better.
Yeah.
Jonesboro can look forward to Gateway Tire being here again.
Yes.
We'll be back.
We're looking forward to that. That's going to be great. Nobody was inside when it happened, right?
No, we closed at noon. Thankfully, nobody was here.
Oh, so good, but still scary.
Yes,
still
very
is scary. Well, thank you for what you're doing for the community, keeping it going.
We appreciate the community. Everybody's coming together. It's going to be bigger and better, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
The back of Gateway Tire was severely damaged also, but as we pan over to the right, The Allied corporate furniture warehouse completely destroyed in the midst of this. You can see steel beams sticking up. You can even see furniture scattered around the area too. A severe amount of damage caused here in Jonesboro. Although the focus of the damage was on the Gateway Tire building, it wasn't just Gateway that took damage. You can see nearby the building that's Madden Crab, formerly Dixie Cafe, took a huge gash inside of their building as well. The debris flying all across the area as that tornado moved through.